You want this? Hey, Mom, did you open that thing yesterday all your mail yesterday that I gave you? You had a big one, too.
Mm.
I don't know what that was.
That big one was EJ's. Yeah.
Huh?
That big one was EJ's. That package.
I'm talking about from DKJ.
Oh yeah, that was for Naya. I gotta fill that out and send it back.
Don't tell me that tonight.
Yeah, your case been was dismissed.
I know my case was dismissed after I did that little boring Oculus thing.
Hey y'all.
Hello, Junior.
Hey y'all. Uni, I forgot to text you back, but what I said happened is exactly what happened. Yes, ice and water, please. So what I said happened exactly happened. I updated, fixed it. I got you, girl. Hey y'all. Yeah, as y'all can hear somebody else telling y'all, hey, say hello. Say hello. Granny is doing good, getting on my nerves as usual. How much water you putting in? You feel it? Hey y'all. Why come you mad? It's dead?
No way it's dead because he ain't had it.
Nuh-uh, because I charged it.
Oh no, it's updated.
It's updating, Poo Poo. It's okay. You about to get your iPad back.
You gotta let it update.
You gonna get it back. Let it update. It's almost done.
Turn back on one to update.
Don't turn it loud because I don't want it to flat my video. Hey y'all. Honey, this thing over here talking. You see, you probably did say hey. Y'all him. Yeah, he talking. Honey, yes. He be mad about that iPad. But anyway, y'all, I came just to check in, y'all. When I tell y'all I have pulled, it's all right. It's all right.
Mama, let you look at it up there. I'm getting back to him.
It's all right. Look, your show on. I hope that iPad hurting. I update.
It should. It shouldn't take long.
Donate yours for a second.
What?
Yeah, let him play with it in your room till he start working before he started all that screaming and I'm on live.
Hey. Mine started glitching today. Again.
Tell Chat you need to borrow it. She the one who give it to you any darn way. She trying to say no now because you did what Mama said you was gonna do. Oh, Poopy, it's okay. Y'all, he is mad about this iPad, but it's updating. Hello.
Yeah, your brother just a big baby. That's all it is.
Hey, y'all. But yeah, I wanted to check in. I had a really really long week last week. My sister has been a little under the weather, so I had to take care of her. So I just want to check in and make sure that y'all is okay. Okay, I had to make sure my sister was okay, y'all. And it was my first priority. It's been a rough week, but we got through it. Okay. I got a brain fog because this thing right here. Hey. That's why I haven't been doing no content, y'all. Y'all know when my family call, that's what it is. L dash, yes, I do still do it. Yes, I do. Why is your Aunt Shay saying "Hey boo" multiple times? She like we ain't just seeing each other, girl. Girl, I don't know what it is about this retrograde and family and our family going through something, but child, it is that. Is it almost done?
They just went past it. Okay, they just came back on. It's gonna do it again, I think. It takes like 2 updates, I think. I better say one with what phone was you, apparently. Yeah.
Somebody get Janice R out of here, please. Whoever my mod is that's in here. I think Nicole in here. Nicole, get rid of her.
I'm looking at it, Coops. Hold on.
The retrograde is retrograde. It's Venus retrograde. So I want to talk a little. Shayna, yes, we can, boo boo. So I want to talk to y'all about the Venus retrograde. That's really what I want to talk about because it's a smooth retrograde. Now it may be messing with technology because we are going into the Mercury retrograde too, but it is definitely. Did you just spit? Mm. Hey. What was I about to tell y'all? But yeah, so we are currently going into Mercury retrograde. We are also in Venus retrograde. Let me talk to y'all a little bit about Venus retrograde. Put him in this junk toy. He did spit a little bit. I didn't even realize it, and it looked like he done had food. Okay, so thank God.
Little baby, come on.
Go with your sister. Say catch you later, y'all. Okay, so let me tell y'all a little bit about the Venus retrograde. Um Thank you. Thank you. So I did make some notes for y'all for the Venus retrograde, and we'll go over a little bit about the do's and don'ts of the Venus retrograde, and we'll also talk about the patterns that you will see um, during the Venus retrograde. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to my notes. I haven't had to make notes about so much stuff. Okay, so the Venus retrograde. Um, Let me see. Thank y'all. Hey, Therese. I'm so happy that your mama doing good, loving my too. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for sending each other love and positivity because, child, we need it more than anything right now. But let's get started. The Venus retrograde right now is going to be March 1st through the 27th. Okay. Now, let me tell y'all, the Mercury retrograde starts on the 15th. Okay. Um, So right now we are in the shadow phase. So you may notice that your technology is going. There may be some things going on with your business that you need to handle. So make sure you're crossing every T and dotting every I. Therefore, things will um be what they need to be, and you can get through this easily. We know what to do with Mercury retrograde. We ain't gonna stay stuck on it. But I know the Venus retrograde is new for a lot of people. So I want to go over some things about it. Okay. So at this time during the Venus retrograde, you will find yourself reevaluating your relationships and reflecting on personal connections. Okay. Redefining what truly matters in your life and what things of family and love mean for you. So that is gonna be the thing. You will have a lot of old flames, the most passionate ones, pop up. They will test you in many, many ways. Did you learn the lesson from last time? Do you trust yourself, or are you going to fall into being in a toxic connection? Are you going to fall into the same old habits that got you nowhere? Okay. You will definitely have to reflect on your spending habits. There'll be a lot of things or themes around finances, old bills that came up, old bill. Oh, and Shay, while you here, you was right. It was that car. 7 years old, right? But anyway, but my sister know what I'm talking about, y'all. But I wanted to tell her that because I'm on here with y'all and I can't call her on the phone. But anyway, so financial reassessment, just really looking at your spending habits and what your values going forward will be. Okay. You will definitely have some conflicts amongst your family, friends, loved ones. It's going to be all about conflict resolution. How are you going to resolve these conflicts? Are you going to do the things of the past? Are you going to communicate better? Are you going to allow issues to linger over? Will you continue to be toxic, or will you take a better route? Okay. So when you are getting in these situations with your loved ones, whether it's family, whether it's your partner, make sure that you are doing things differently. Okay. Make sure you are communicating in their language. A lot of times in love, you have to communicate in your partner's language, and that is easier said than done. What are you talking about, boo? A lot of times that is easier said than done. Y'all, he's rotten. Can't even put him down for 5 seconds. Get him. Can't even put him down for 5 seconds. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Bookie. You're spoiled. What do you need? What do you need? Where's your hat? What this gonna be? Oh, you is passing gas. Hold on, y'all. You is passing gas. For what? Bless you. Bless you. Get in that swing. Swing, honey. Ain't nobody got time to be holding that fat baby. Woo. Hope we don't say that. Okay. Y'all, he is so spoiled. Okay. Okay. I'm reading y'all comments as they come in. Okay. It's also about being more empowered, self-love. A lot of women are going to step into their villain era during this Venus retrograde. A lot of women, we are going to step into our villain era. Era. If you are a Libra, or you are Aries, Capricorn, what was the other sign? I want to say Leo. A lot of our people-pleasing habits will be put to rest. I am learning about mine. They're being put on Front Street. I am being tested. I have had all things that you could think of happen at the beginning of this. I mean, like the day of the Venus retrograde actually starting. The day of. You want some tea? You don't want that? You want some Theraflu? He don't feel good, and he ain't trying to take nobody's medicine. He gets on my nerves, y'all. Um, but yeah. So I will tell you guys, I have had an old person profess they love out of nowhere. Don't know what that was about. And I've had an old friend reach out, a friend that I love dearly. But I have to do things a little different. As far as the love person, y'all know I ain't pay that no attention. You know, love you from a distance, great. We had a great time. Life was great, but hey, keep it over there because I feel like my lesson was, did I learn the lesson? Did I stand in what the person showed me and believe what they showed me? Or am I going to romanticize something that is not supposed to be romantic? It was supposed to be a lesson. So I'm telling you that from experience. With my friend, I'm learning that I don't have to overshare anymore because they don't see me in the light that I see them in. So now I will not overshare. Now there is a boundary. You get what I'm saying? So those were the two lessons for me. You have to realize what the lessons are for you. Okay? You have to realize that. What are the lessons for you? Okay? So just give you some examples. A lot of you guys will get offered positions of leadership. Hold on, y'all. It was nasty. I know he is. Put him to sleep, man. Because he don't want to sit in that swing. Honey, my baby don't agree, child. My baby trying to get me to get over there and pick him up, honey. He trying to get me to pick his little booty up. This retrograde lasts till April 12th. Yeah. April 12th, booby. Yeah, to April the 12th. This is a long ass retrograde. I ain't even gonna lie. Mercury is like what, 3 weeks and we done. But this is a long retrograde. But I am definitely telling you as a person that I can attest to it. Old people have came back that I'm like, where did this even come from? And we've been in a shadow period for the Venus retrograde since the beginning of February. So when they come back, what was the lesson? What was the theme of your relationship? Like with the friend that I had, there was I don't want to get too far into detail because I'm learning not to do that. But there's a theme, and you have to really pay attention to that theme. I won't get too much into detail. I'm learning not to do that because people get into their feelings, and I don't have time for it, and I don't want to even have those type of conversations. Get what I'm saying? But and then with the past person, I just think that was a manipulation tactic, to see if you still got it, to see if you can still slide in there. Because I feel like when people love you, they know how to value you or put you where you need to be. And it don't take for you to break up to figure out. It don't take for you to go no contact to figure out if you value a person. If you value a person when you meet them, when you talk to them. A person shouldn't have to break up with you or leave you for you to see their value. That is not real. that's not reality. You get what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times we get to a better place and then these people come back into your lives and they basically they come back to your lives just to cause more destruction, more confusion, and you have to know the difference between that. Now, some genuine connections will come back. You know what I'm saying? And it won't be that they didn't value you. It will be that they have things that they had to work on within themselves to get to a point to where they could be with you, and that's something that I can see and understand. And it could happen in this Venus retrograde. But now, when Mercury goes in a retrograde, I would say don't entertain it. I would say don't make any permanent decisions for the next 2 months when it comes to love or money. No investments, no nothing. Because right now it's not the time, not astrologically, it's not the time. Okay. My lesson is definitely standing on boundaries too and putting myself first for sure. It is. Like definitely 100 grand. I am learning to just not hold on y'all. I'm learning to just not feel bad for my decisions, that I have made. Hold on y'all, because I need to edit this to put my website and number on the ticker so it can go past. Okay. Oh shoot. Hold on y'all. And if y'all hear CJ yelling, y'all know he up there in that game. And he gonna get cussed out if he keep playing with me. Because I don't know what's so exciting about that. Okay, so I'll put all my contact information up there for anybody that needs it or they want to reach out to me. I would suggest moving towards the end of April. Let me tell you when the Mercury retrograde is going to be up. I got it in my notebook, girl. And I'm also doing one questions today. So for the people that don't have Instagram, Keela, what part of April? Anything after April 7th? I'll say yeah. Sign the lease after the 7th. Okay. I'm getting to that king. I'm coming. So like I said, anything like major, don't make a decision on it. So after the 7th and the 15th. Now, if it comes to finances with the Venus retrograde, 15th. If it's after the 7th, that will be everything involving contracts, lease agreements, jobs, all of that. Anything after the 7th. But as I was saying, honey, if you give birth during a retrograde, your baby will be powerful, smart, intuitive. I gave birth to Samir and the baby during retrograde. And I was perfectly fine. There were no complications. There were no delays. Nothing. Hold on. Let me go get Boo-Boo to his dad. Your daddy's gonna put you to bed. Because you just toe up. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Can y'all see the information at the bottom of the screen? Um the BreneReedsLLC.com and my phone number. So if you need me, you can book me. I did have somebody if you're going through a current lawsuit, if you're going through a current lawsuit right now in these times, as long as you're not finalizing anything, you're gonna be fine. I wouldn't file too many motions or anything right now. If you are, or if you feel like a court date is coming up, what I would suggest is putting your court paperwork in a freezer, like in a container, and put it in the freezer to kind of freeze it until the retrograde is over. But anyway, so I got a to do and don't do list that I will give y'all. And I want you guys to know that Venus is the planet of love, fertility, romance, beauty, finances, and sexuality. So your sexual appetite may be a little lack. You may not be interested in sex as much right now. Um, be careful of investments. Don't over romanticize something that is meant to be temporary in your life. Um, you may be having delays around conceiving if you are trying to conceive at this moment in time. So I wouldn't be trying to conceive right now until after the 15th because there may be delays. Or God forbid, I ain't gonna speak it, but if you just hold off on your baby making process right now. And then with Mercury going in retrograde, it's communication, technology, travel, knowledge, and intellect. A lot of the electronics and things like that. Okay. So y'all know what it means. But let me give y'all the do's and don'ts. Let me find my little list that I made. The do's and don'ts of the Venus retrograde. Hold on, y'all, because I definitely made a list. Because I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning just doing stuff. Okay. Where did I put it? Because I'm going to post it later on. I definitely had a do's and don't list. Or maybe I didn't say that. But I feel like I did. I feel like I did. Okay, so basically the do's. Do self-reflect, because I can remember it off the top of my dome. Forget the list. Do self-reflect. Do promote self-love. Go get that massage. Go get your feet rubbed. Go get your toes, your nails did. Go get that hair did. Okay. Take that girl's night out with your friends or that guy's night out with your homies. Do it. Okay. Do look more into what you need to fix. Do journal. And when I say, let me go back to when I say what you need to fix, meaning what are you procrastinating about? While Venus in retrograde, you need to hone in on tasks that you have been putting off that you need to work on or go forward with. Do work on these tasks. Pay attention to all your responsibilities. Yes, organize. Yes, Nakia, that's that Venus retrograde. Organize. If you feel the need to clean, do it. And I mean, because baby, why I done told EJ I'm about to throw all my containers away. And like I have clothes that's like full of containers. Like my containers are full of clothes. And I told EJ, I was like, I'm finna throw 3 of them containers away, just throw them away. He like, oh, take them to Goodwill. I was like, honey, I ain't got time to go through them to be trying to go to Goodwill. So it's a thing we're gonna do together so that I can give a lot of my clothes away. Because I have so many clothes and I just have the overwhelming feeling to just get rid of a lot of my clothes because like I buy clothes all the time, but I don't wear a lot of the stuff that I buy because I only wear it like when we go out. Now we do go out, every weekend, but not like to a lounge and then like that. We just go out, even if it's like a little brunch day or something, we do something every week. So I'm only probably wearing something maybe once, twice, you know. Other than that, I'm in my lounge wear, baby. T-shirt, nice sweats, or some tights, you know. Um, I'm getting rid of them things. I'm so sick of the closet looking crazy. And I have so many clothes, y'all. It is ridiculous. So my task this week is to get rid of those clothes. And I've been making a to-do list. I didn't get a lot done today on my to-do list, and I have accepted it. I was a little aggravated about it earlier, but I have accepted that's just what comes with these delays, not denied. And so that is the big dues of this retrograde. You need to focus on your self-love, self-improvement, be mindful of different investments, reviewing investments for the next few weeks and not really investing, but just watching it and how it goes, following your intuition, pampering yourself, putting you first is important. That is what this retrograde stands for. Okay. So that is the do's, the don'ts. Do not make any official decisions about a relationship with anybody from your past, whether it be lover, friend, or foe. Okay? Do not make any permanent decisions to allow them back in. Do not make any permanent decisions to keep them out. Handle them with grace and love and accordingly, and watch it unfold for what their reasoning is really for to re-enter your life. Do not make any big investments on anything right now. Do not have no crazy spending habits. We supposed to be protesting any dang on way. Do not have sex. No one night. When I say not have sex, I don't mean don't have sex at all. I mean do not have sex with random people. Okay. Do not be out there having one night stands. Okay. Because this is the time your ass is going to regret it. So, okay, I don't care how drunk you get your ass home. Get you in that Uber and get home. Because right now be the time you been caught something out there playing. No one night stands. Do not double back to their ex and get them none because they be fucking you good neither. Because this is the time you will regret it. Don't do it. This is the time that you double back to your ex and then pow, pow, pow. You pregnant. Now you're sad. Now you're crying. Now you got to come to me and tell me, Brie, I can't believe I got pregnant by this motherfucker. What am I supposed to do? And then what I'm going to do? Send you a gift for the baby? Because that's all I got. That's all I got is a gift for the baby. I ain't got nothing else. I can't even say nothing because I'm telling your ass now I don't. Okay? And another don't is do not people please. You will build something up in you that you will totally regret people pleasing. Make sure you put you first. Okay? So as far as the car, that's up to you. I wouldn't invest in a car right now or get in a contract because you could be putting yourself in somewhere you in over your head. Anything could happen, So I wouldn't suggest that, but if that's something that you want to do, that's up to you. I told y'all, EJ hit a deer in the charger, and then we letting that thing sit out there till the retrograde is over so that all the parts that we get is good parts, right parts, and we don't have no problems, okay? Because we don't have time for that. We don't have time for that, so we just letting it chill for a second. So yeah, big on that. After the girl, this a double whammy, cause not the seventh girl. Girl, Oh yeah, after the 7, boo. That's when you look for your car. Okay. If you want to get into oracle cards right now it's the time for you to do it. Um, you can get an oil change. That's basic. I done got an oil change during the retrogrades. Nothing happened. But yeah, after the 7, for real. So those are the do's and don'ts. Angie Stone, do I think that Angie Stone was set up? I don't. I personally do not. A commercial 18-wheeler hit them, and it flipped 9 times, 10 times, 9 or 10 times. I do find it odd that she was the only one that passed, because it was 9 of them on the sprinter van, and out of the 9 she was the only one that passed. I do find that odd, but then when I seen the sprinter, it was crushed like a soda can, so the people that walked away from it, I'm very surprised that they did. I know that they're throwing out the whole, she was saying UMG owed her royalties and things like that. But I just don't feel it. Yeah, y'all remember when that mayor, with a councilman Eric Mays, that man was killed. I felt that strongly. I felt that strongly. But as far as Angie Stone, I was not saddened like I normally am when it's not a person's time. Um, yeah, King Smith, that's what I was about to say. I know that she had pre-existing conditions with like diabetes and something else. So yeah, Left Eye did not die the same way. And her death was spiritual. She did die by a car accident, but it 18 wheeler didn't hit Left Eye. Wasn't it like a single car accident when she hit the tree, right? Like I ain't tripping now. I mean, I know I'm a little old, but I ain't that motherfucking old, you know. But yeah, it was a single car accident with Left Eye. That didn't happen. No, and you gotta understand, early in the morning like that in Alabama and Atlanta, the traffic is crazy. There are so many accidents that happen over in that traffic because people be driving crazy. I feel like it was just a mistake. I feel like she had pre-existing health conditions, and that traumatic impact to her body is what took her up out of here. I did not feel saddened like I do when it's not a person's time. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'll say about that. Yeah, Left Eye was the only person that died in her car, but it also was a single car crash. I've always felt that Left Eye's death was spiritual. I will be honest with y'all. I felt like Left Eye went over there with Dr. Sabi and them. She was doing some spiritual things. And I feel like the spiritual things that she was doing, she was not cleared to do. Everybody goes across the country for paid initiation. That is not how initiation works. You have to be chosen. You can't go and pay to get initiated. I feel like she was doing some things with spirits that she was not supposed to. And I feel like the spirits killed her. And I have always felt like that. Yes, she did kill a young boy a few days before her death. But I felt like she was doing a little something she wasn't supposed to do. And that's how I've always felt since I was a kid. Because when they would talk about her death, it would give me the creeps. It would give me the creeps. And I said, whatever she was doing, that spirit did not fuck with her energy. The spirits will kill you. That's why I tell people all the time, don't be fucking with shit that you ain't got no business. I had a girl ask me during one questions, should she be doing a specific practice? No, I told her. And whoever told you that you're supposed to be doing it? No. You have to ask for permission, period, to do any type of magic, no matter what it is. And people say, well, how will I know if I got permission? And you will get some form of confirmation from the universe. I promise you. And that's just how I always felt. That happened with her death. And I would just always feel like that. I feel like Aaliyah was killed. I always felt that way. I always felt like they set her up to die. I always felt like she was killed. Brittany Murphy, y'all remember her? I believe she was killed. I 1000% believe that Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince were all murdered. I do, 100 grand. And those are my personal beliefs. You too. So don't flag me or tag me, because those are my personal beliefs that I'm sharing. I'm not saying that it happened, but what I'm saying is those are my feelings. I literally am afraid for Drake because I feel like he going down the same path. And my daddy said, oh, they ain't gonna mess with Drake because he a Jew. I didn't feel security within that. I feel the same way with him. Y'all may think it's crazy, but I pray for him because they want that boy up out of here. For whatever he would not do or he did not agree to, they want that boy up out of here. And him wearing the bullet hole hoodies pissed me off because don't manifest that. That is a form of manifestation. But I am afraid for him. I never felt like when they shot his house up that was from Kendrick. I didn't feel like that. I feel like that's the industry. I feel like that's the industry. They ain't setting Kendrick up. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. He gonna be fine. And he gonna have a good career, which Kendrick deserve it. I just wish he got more accolades for his work that didn't include chaos or drama, because he got some great bodies of work. I'm telling y'all, Damn was my album. Okay. I like Mr. I like a couple of things off of Mr. Morale too. And I started with Kendrick when he, came out and, went mainstream with Drake. That's when I first really discovered him, when he did Poetic Justice. But after that, I listened to him with EJ all the time. So I don't have nothing against Kendrick, but I don't feel like he will be harmed in any way. I feel like we will see him grow career-wise, and I feel like he will continue to get accolades, and I feel like it's long overdue. And I feel like the industry is using him as a puppet to do what they need them to do, and I feel like he's allowing them to do that. I feel like he's well aware of what's going on, but he's allowing them to do that so that he can get himself in a position where he is stable and secure, and I'm not mad at him at that. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So that's just that. um that's just how I feel. That's like my real breakdown about it. I don't look at it as a Drake versus Kendrick thing, and I don't feel like Drake look at it as a thing of him versus Kendrick. I think Drake look at it as a thing of him versus the industry. And that's how I feel. So I ain't even into the beef shit no more. I mean, it was fun while we was doing it, but now, it's just like reality is setting in, and some of the things that I have seen them do to him, I feel like it's a crucifix. That y'all crucifying him. That's what I think. Um, and I thought the same thing about Nicki Minaj. I definitely thought the same thing about Nicki Minaj. Pray for her too. You know. But anyway, um, let me see. I don't think it was Lil Wayne that fell asleep. I thought it was Birdman that fell asleep. I seen the clip. That was Birdman with his little bald head self. And I think he was just high off drugs or whatever. What's some other stuff that been happening? I did see the guy out in Texas, and his daughter being killed. And I thought that was so crazy because um it's like the rules of the street don't apply no more. Women and kids used to be off limits with the gangsters. And now these YNs don't give a nothing about no woman and a child. And it's sad because that baby lost her life. But you know what was even sadder? You know what was even sadder? Loving my two is the number that's on the screen. You know what's even sadder is there were people in the comments that was like, "Oh, he knew what type of lifestyle he lived, so he shouldn't have." Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about that, Robin. It was like, oh, he knew what type of lifestyle he lived, so he shouldn't have his daughter out in that type of environment, knowing that he had did these things to these people. We have desensitized people passing so bad that people don't even realize. People don't even realize what they saying. That baby was 5 years old. Excuse me? I don't care what kind of life he was living, but let me tell y'all something though. That is why I keep my kids with me. I don't play that. Y'all see how I be when Jerry St. Patrick get them? I be ready for them. I don't play that. But everybody don't have that type of discernment. Women, especially, they trust the fathers of their kids for whatever. They don't think of the unthinkable. And for those women that don't think of that, you know what I'm saying? I sympathize with them if they lose their children because that's hard. I don't give a fuck what kind of life he was living. For you to kill a 5-year-old little girl, you have some type of demon in you that needs to be put down. The little guy, the little, I'm talking about the little guy because he's younger than me, but the guy that was killed in the hazing incident, two people are gonna go to jail for that. Two people will be arrested for that. There are going to be two people that is going to be arrested for that. Now they may get they may not get murder. It may be something like involuntary manslaughter or something like that. But I see two people being arrested for that. No, Toya girl. What EJ tried to get me to watch it. Paradise on Hulu, right? EJ been trying to get me to watch that. The girl that shot her boyfriend after the club. I was looking at their pictures. You talking about the white girl that shot the black boy, right? Let me make sure I'm right? Let me make sure I'm right. Let me know if I'm right. That's what we talking about? Okay. Um, let me pull this up. Let me tell y'all. Let me pull that picture up. What's her name again? Do y'all remember her name? What's her name? What's her name? Oh, CJ is coming at me screaming. Okay. Do y'all know her name? After Hannah Grace, that's her name? Okay. Let me look her up. Oh, Grace, the middle name? Oh, Hannah Cobb. Okay. There she go. Let me look at that picture again. I'm going to tell y'all what I feel. Give me a second. I'm going to pull on this because I see regret in her eyes. I see regret in her eyes. Give me a second. I'm going to get my... 1 second. I'm going to get my... What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?
Cleaning up.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Let me check and see. Okay, never mind, Chester. I'll call you back.
All right, Mom.
I can't get my cards, y'all. But I don't want to answer that right. Let me go get my cards. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go get my cards because I want to answer y'all. But my cards is upstairs and EJ and the baby up there asleep. Give me 1 second. Hold on, Mama. Be right back. Okay, y'all. I told y'all EJ do not feel good, and him and Boo Boo up there sleep. Okay, y'all. We gonna look about this Hannah Cobb thing because I see regret in her eyes. I do. I really do, y'all. I see regret in her eyes. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I got to do my thing. 1 second. Okay, y'all know I gotta list my cards first. All right, Spirit the Henna Cobb means to shoot Melvin. Kelvin, is that his name? Kelvin? Hold on. Let me check his name. His name is Kelvin. What's his name? Telvin. Lord have mercy. Okay. Then Hannah Cobb to kill her child's blood. Okay, I get a yes that she meant to kill him. Does she regret it? I get to know that she doesn't regret it. Spirit, show me how this case will go. I had a card jump out. I gotta know, y'all, that she don't regret it, but maybe she just regret going to jail. I'm gonna ask. Maybe that's the regret that I seen in her eyes. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull 7 cards for what would happen with this case. There's a lot of money showing up in this case, y'all. Okay, I feel like this story is going to be delayed. I feel like there will be no closure for the family in regards to this case. I feel like there will be a lot of transactional things or control. I feel like they will try to spin it in the media that she's this type of person or whatever, and she loved him and she would never hurt him. I feel like if she gets any time, it will be either probation, 10 years or less. Okay. If she gets any time. And y'all remember what live this on so that whenever she goes to court, y'all remember what I said. If she gets any time, I'm gonna pull to see if she's gonna get time. If she gets any time, it will be 10 years or less. Will she be convicted of killing her child's father? Will Hannah Cobb be convicted of killing her child's father? She'll be convicted. She will be convicted. So she will be convicted. I do get 10 years of less or less. Does she regret getting arrested? Does she regret getting arrested? Yeah, she just regrets getting arrested. She just regrets getting caught. Um, 10 years or less. I'm gonna go with 6 years. And I feel like partial of that will be time served, and I feel like she may do maybe 2 to 4 years. 4 years. Um, Maybe home confinement, probation. I don't feel like she's gonna do any hard time for this, y'all. Somebody asked, is her dad a police officer? Spirit is her police. Is her father a police officer? He's working something. He has a lot of power, but I don't feel like he is a police officer. He could be a police officer though. He could be a retired officer, like he was an officer, but he's retired now, or a retired sheriff. Um, Spirit, why did she kill Taylor? Why did Hannah kill Taylor? Because she was drunk. Because she was drunk and she wanted to leave him in her sober mind. She was drunk and it gave her the courage to do something that she had been wanting to do. That was a desire that she had. And I'm going to be honest, she doesn't have a real solid reason. I don't see any real solid reason. The temperance card came out upside down, and if anybody knows what that means, it means like alcoholism, addiction, excessive extremes. It's almost as if she was drunk and she wanted to prove a point. Before I say this, let me pull on this. Yeah, he was very lack in her life. Like he wasn't really doing what he was supposed to do, and she was tired of it. Did she mean to kill him? Did Hannah Cobb mean to kill her child's father? I got some cards that jumped out. Okay, so I get a no initially that she did not mean to kill him. But there is another man here. There's somebody here that she was having a secret relationship with. So, on top of the liquid courage, having a secret relationship, it pushed her to do this. I don't feel that she meant to kill him, more so wanted to hurt him or to get him away from her. I keep getting the feeling that they have had some issues with abuse. Like there's something that's going to come out with some issues about abuse. They've had issues with that. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. As far as him hating black women, I don't feel like he really hated black women. I feel like he did a lot of that for her, because I definitely could see him having a side girl that was black. So if she come out, y'all let me know, because it's a little side chick that's a black girl, and I feel like he did a lot of that to appease the woman, the Hannah girl. Y'all. Now this Gene Hackman thing, I got to figure this out, but I ain't pulled on it yet. I didn't see what husband and wife who was robbed at the bank in Kansas. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to look it up. Y'all gonna have to see me that. But that's what I think about the whole situation. So y'all got this little read here, okay? y'all got this little reading here because I really wanted to know some of those things too. But like I told y'all, I'm doing one questions. I got to go. I'm doing one questions to midnight. If you don't have my Instagram, you can do one. You can participate in one questions, whether or not you got it. Text the number at the bottom of the screen. Y'all know it's $10 per question. And you can also text me the question if you do not have Instagram. But if you got Instagram, respond in the answer box and let me respond to you that way. I will be back one day this week to do some more. And I know we're doing podcasts this week for sure. I'll definitely be here and able to do it. Okay. So I love y'all. The fires in Myrtle Beach, before I go, no, it wasn't carbon monoxide poisoning. They tested negative for carbon monoxide poisoning. But the Myrtle Beach fires, they were set by somebody intentionally. And I see 4 people, and they are not skin folk. Okay. So I see 4 people, 4 men. It was intentionally set. I feel like the motive behind it was some type of insurance scheme. We don't have random fires in South Carolina. I will tell y'all that has never happened in the history of my 30-something years living in South Carolina. But yeah, I definitely don't foresee that being a thing that's going to continuously happen. I will tell you that they'll get down to the bottom of it, but 2 of the people that help start the fires are somebody that are in politics, because y'all know I pulled on it. I wanted to know because I love the beach. I love Myrtle Beach, baby. Catch me there any weekend. You hear me? But um but anyway, there'll be 2 of them are have somebody in politics, so it'll be real hush, 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 hush. Should you accept job offers during the retrograde? Yes, but make sure you're looking over whatever you're signing, your agreements, and make sure you are filling everything out. Will traveling be okay during spring break? Yes, it will be, but stay out of heavily crowded areas because I see a shooting coming up. Um, do I do court work? Yes, I do. You will have to text me about the court work because I don't have it on my site. But yeah, I definitely appreciate you guys for being here. I love you all. And are we getting checks? No. I love you all. And I will see you guys soon. I will be back. Okay. Love you guys. Later. Yeah, I do cord cutting, girl. All right. I got to go, y'all, for real.